Hi everybody, Not Sportbat here. Welcome to Minecraft and welcome to my world. So today, I don't know, just gonna show you guys around, give you a tour, maybe learn a lot about some these mods that I have in here. Now, um, I decided to take the create mod and I just kind of went and threw it out. Now I apologize for that if you guys were hoping this was gonna be a create mod video again, and I'll still post some maybe, possibly. It just very laggy, and I don't know. I played through it a couple of times now through the create mod, and I found it was too fast. I guess you could say something like that, or overpowered maybe. I don't know. It just the progression goes kind of slow at the beginning, but once you got some mining drills and stuff, it just goes fast. And then yeah. But anyhow, so this is my new world. I've got a lot less mods in here than what I usually had, which was like 150 or more. I think I only have like 70 in here or 60. Most of them are like library mods and etc. Right? But we have, as you can see, well, you can't really see that good, but we do have. You can tell by the power lines in here that I've got something definitely different going on. So we've got immersive engineering, and we also have. Can we even see it? No, we can't. It's all hidden. I have applied energistics too. Well, we'll go down. Oh yeah, you can see it. There it is. Oops, sorry. You can see the cables there. I have applied energistics 2 as well. Now, there's a good story behind all of this, which I find kind of interesting. So I started with just immersive engineering. I do have, of course, sophisticated backpacks and sophisticated storage, which is why is this? Oh, I guess I didn't finish taking my press down here. So we started out in this mod pack with just immersive engineering. That's all I had in here, and I had the carry-on mod and the backpacks, right? Of course, and that's all I had in here. And it's awesome. I love it. Like I gotta dig up this vein of pentlandite here yet. So we've gone through the immersive engineering mod pretty far up. There's a few small things I haven't done yet. Like I haven't got the mixer going yet. I've got the bottling machine over here. Now it's not. Well, it's here. It's here. It's that's my bottling machine. And of course we have a refinery here. How is that live wire running through that refinery like that? Hmm. Okay. All right. We'll just put this away. So yeah, like I say, I have applied apply AE2. I'll just call it AE2. It makes it so much easier. And then the other one, of course, immersive engineering. You can call that IE. So we have both in here. So I've got the Easy Villagers mod. I decided to. I really thought about this one quite a bit, actually, the Easy Villagers mod, just because it's so easy. But I don't know. They were making ethanol for me here, is what they were doing in this industrial fermenter here. But as you can see, my tanks are full, and I haven't plumbed this into my storage system yet. Everything else is. So, and then over here, of course, this is ethanol. Then the ethanol comes in here, and there's a silver plate in the refinery here, and it makes. I'm not even going to try and pronounce this stuff. This acet blah blah blah. This stuff, acetaldehyde or something. Acetaldehyde. I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but anyways, that's what it's in there, and it makes. Then you mix that with creosote oil, and we get some phenolic resin, which is for like end game stuff. And you use it for some like crafting recipes, and you can make stuff with it. And you can make. I'd have to look in my book. I'm still learning here, so you gotta bear with me. A nice little small lava farm here. It's piped into my storage. Now I've just found something out earlier today, which is pretty awesome. So we're gonna be changing stuff here. You'll see once we go down there. That's my main spot now. But over here, of course, here we just got transformer. We got the old diesel generator here, but it's actually off. It's actually not running, which is amazing. I usually have it hooked into this transformer here, unless I burnt the wire again. It likes to burn wires. You got to watch with your power transmission in here and distribution and stuff and the wires. If your wire can't handle what you're putting through it, it's eventually going to burn up. So this is the first. first place I started with here. Nice little house here. Yep. And this is actually a mod as well. This whole building is a mod. It's called Fast Build. So if we go, oops, ugh, I always do that. So it's called Fast Build here, and we got an old house, huge villa, which is this place. And then we got an oak house, oak tower, birch house, and spruce house. And then of course it's got the little building gem thing for it. But oh, it's gonna get dark soon. Okay, cool, sweet. But yeah, so this is the huge villa, and it just comes as a block. And what you do is, oh, it's gone now, of course, but you take that block, wherever they are. Here they are here. Take this block, and you actually just place it on the ground, and you right-click the block. And it just kind of builds the whole structure for you. But you got to be careful if there's anything there. Doesn't matter what it is, it's gone. It just gets voided. So make sure you have a nice, giant, flat, open area when you place down the building. And of course, my first block of coal I got from Nether Fortress. First redstone engineering block we built. And just some random stuff here. Oh yeah. We killed some withers. We totally wrecked the end though too, so that kind of sucks. I got to go in there and do a bunch of fixing. So we got some automated stuff in here. Of course, you saw here some garden cloches, and they're growing me some sugar cane. They're out of fertilizer again. Oh, the need for fertilizer is quite a bit in these things. And we'll go through my other gardens, which I'm actually very proud of, and my villager house, which I think is probably the best thing about my whole build here. It's got to be my villager house. I think that's my crowning achievement, and my 2 gardens, of course. And we got our automated engineer's workbench here, and we can make whatever we want in here, as long as we put the proper blueprints in, which are downstairs. Yeah, they're downstairs. This one just does one thing. I got it set up for the advanced electric component, and it's actually automated. We got a pattern provider here, and it does that. So with the automated engineer's workbench now, you can automate this with Applied Energistics too, but you have to have a workbench for each of these. So in order to do all of these recipes with a workbench, I need 6 or 7, sorry, because you have to actually come in here and select the recipe. You can't just feed it any of these materials and it'll craft it. You gotta pick that one if you want to craft that, or pick that if you want to craft that. So, and then of course sawmill here. And then here, sawdust goes in here, and our planks at the end. How's our saw blade doing? 3/4. Okay, we're good. It's got a blade in there that, yeah. Oops. The blade takes durability when you use it. What the little ding on the top? Interesting. I've only used this sawmill a couple of times, so stone cutter. All right, so a couple of metal presses here. These are both tied into the system as well. And one of them will make plates for us, and one will make rods. And then we have another couple presses. I'll show you some more stuff here. This is just all the small stuff here. This is just where I started. So, of course, we have a charger here, 2 charging stations, because you can't just use one or the other. So we have a charging station for my really cool back bling I'm wearing. I guess you could call it back bling, whatever you want to call that thing. Hold on here, wait a minute. Look at this thing that I'm wearing. I got this crazy looking backpack on with a Tesla coil. So I've got the accumulator backpack, it's called. It's nothing spectacular, but it definitely has got this funny looking circuit looking card banner thing on the back. I think it's awesome. It totally rocks. Just wait, it gets better once we go downstairs here. So this accumulator backpack, it's just in your backpack slot, and oh, it's empty. We have to charge it. Maybe that's why it wasn't working before. So we just come over here to our charger, and you just huck it in. Now the charger in immersive engineering, I see, turns black every once in a while. So does the toolbox. This engineer's toolbox here. So we also have a toolbox. This is pretty cool. I like the toolbox. It actually takes this is random. This is for wiring, and this is for tools. So that's all you can put in there is wiring here and tools here. And this one's food. And actually, when it's empty, it will tell you. And I got my little revolver in here. We got a rail gun, and we got the buzz saw, screwdriver, pliers, my engineer's hammers down here, and my mining drills over here. And then in here, I got a couple things. This is my surveying crate for when I go out surveying, looking for mineral veins to dig up with the excavator, which is actually what I'm currently doing at the moment. I think, yes, if it's solid green like that, I believe that's, yeah, completely charged. And of course, we have the best thing ever is the ear defenders. Because, like, if music plays or something, that's perfectly normal volume, but everything else is quieter, which is kind of nice. Because some of the stuff can get pretty loud, especially when that diesel generator's running. Okay, so this is my new and improved place. Now I just took the same palette style and built my own little place here. And I built it pretty close to the other, kind of like the huge villa. Actually, what I didn't show you. Hold on here. I never showed you this thing here. We got upstairs yet too, hey? So we just got it upstairs here. We have a cooled lava tube we got to go dig up. And we have an archaic dig site we have to go dig up, but I don't need to dig that up. Not yet. And we actually just dug up a mephitic quartzite one here. We just dug it up. It's actually in storage. That's like nether quartz ore and stuff. This is all core samples from our core sample machine here. You can see it there, third from the left and top row. It's a thing. I'll show you how it works in a bit here. And of course, this is spoils from our vein here. This is actually one of the first ones that got dug up. It's got iron, and it's just sitting here. Now, this one is the first cinnabar. This is actually the second vein I've ever found was this one. So I decided to keep it as a trophy. So we have all the cobblestone we got from it, cobble deep slate and gravel. But then this is all completely full of deep slate redstone ore. All of these boxes, right full. I took, I think, 2 out or so. I think there was 2 or 3 more here yet, and I've used some. So, and then of course this is the sulfur dust that comes with it too. So these are all full, and I did take some of that as well. Yeah, and then we got some uranite here, some uranium to go get. We've got a command block here, just kind of hanging out. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite worlds in all my Minecraft playthroughs, and I don't see this one ending anytime soon. I don't see it. There's too much to do, and I really like it compared to the create mod. So okay, let's go back down here and check this all out. So this is my applied energistics here. This is just tells me what's in my storage. I'm keeping an eye on this. I don't have my garden running right now, but when I do, I really got to watch how much industrial hemp fiber I have because I had over 200,000. So I went and I just crafted a whole ton of bone meal, and now I have 735 bone blocks. And we're keeping some bows in storage here. Yep. And that's for dispensers if I ever need, or something. I just kept a few bows. I've got a mob farm right over my head. I got a skeleton farm, and then we got a spider farm under our feet. Yeah. Oh, we should get that out of there. So then, yeah, and I haven't put anything in this one yet. That's a conversion monitor. These are just storage monitors, but this one's actually a conversion monitor. So I'm still learning Applied Energistics 2, but we've got quite some setups here. So we got some chargers here set up. So if we want to do some charged Certus quartz crystal, and just some patterns here, some terminals. We have the network analyzer, which is kind of nice to have. Same with these smart cables, and we've got one heck of a controller here. Now this took me a long time to design this. But I decided I had to do a lot of research too, because I had no clue what I was doing with this mod whatsoever. So I decided to do a little research, and I found you can use P2P tunnels, MEP2P tunnels, and then I just brought it out into double-sided channels here, into a dense cable, and then into another controller, and then out again. So I'm actually only running 6 channels on here. I'm over 128. I just got the achievement for 128 channels after I finished what I did outside, and you guys will see that in a minute too. I think I had a lot of fun with those things right out there on the reinforced blast brick. But we'll go inside our factory here, which is actually in here, and we'll just have a quick run around. We'll go upstairs, have a look first. So I actually have a waystone I can take up here too. So like I said earlier, with automated workbenches here, you can see this one set up for mechanical component, I think it is, and this one's set up for steel. Then we have 2 presses kind of tucked away nicely here. Now these presses are set. Ooh, hopefully that's insulated wire. Okay, safe. These presses are set up to press sand into sandstone. So if I get any sand, you can hear our mob farm. There's our mob farm right there. I got the carry-on mod so I can pick up spawners. So I made myself a skeleton farm here. So far it's just collecting bones and stuff. You'll hear the... Oh, there it is. I love listening to that thing. Of course it's raining. Those ear defenders do a lot. They really do. It's nice, actually. It really is. So yeah, these 2 presses, they make sand, or sandstone out of sand. Both of these have a 2x2 press plate in them. And then 2 more engineers workbenches here, and these I just added. Oh, there's our assembler. I love the assembler. That's like almost my favorite piece of machinery. And this one's set to build buckshot, but I don't have empty cartridges at the moment. Well, I do, but I'm not using them. I mean, I could craft them, I guess you could say, but then that costs a lot of paper. I'd rather do it the other way. There's 2 ways you can get the empty casings. Crafting them, or what is it again? Is it the bottling machine? Yeah, I gotta move my whole bottling machine setup in here. That's the only thing I haven't tied into my system. It's still sitting where I had it, but I haven't done that yet. I've been using these casings here, the armor piercing ones. That's these ones here. And there's 2 different recipes for armor piercing. So if you ever have that, why is it not crafting? Just click the other armor piercing, because these 2 in the top here, armor piercing. Then I don't know what this one is. I don't know what that one is. I don't know what that one is. So be armor piercing, buckshot, castle cartridge, and silver. Oh, okay. So this is normal. This is the castle. Silver is for undead, I guess, be zombies. Buckshot, shotgun, and 2 armor piercings, and each one's different. I don't know if they do different damage or anything. I haven't tested any of that out yet. So, but that's what this one here does anyhow. And this is what's upstairs here. So, and a nice glass roof we built, and a little like little thing here, so we can add, if I want, I could add another engineer's workbench maybe right here. Possibly another one of these. I like how I built this. I put like slab floors here, and then stairs, which is pretty cool. And then over here. Oh, hello. Well, there's our home defense coming to the rescue. Come on down here, guys. That's awesome. I don't even gotta worry about him. Let's go out there. What do we get here? We got a banner. Anyone else around? No, I don't think so. I think that's all of them. I don't see any more. All right. So yeah, we got the gun turrets here all set up nice, and they're just, yeah. I use the armor piercing cartridges, and then I keep the casings in them, and they're just wired up nicely. Nice little power line along the building here, and now we just got turrets here. I mean, I could have put them probably about here or something, but I wanted them against the walls, and they are hooked into the system. with some. We have export buses on the side here for armor piercing cartridges. So every time it needs cartridges, it just gets them. And then underneath here, you can see under there we got an import bus there, and that just takes the. I can't click on it. I have to remove the facade. But the import bus grabs the empty casings and puts them back in the system. And this has a crafting card in here, so if this thing runs out of bullets and it needs more, the system will craft it some. And they're all the same. So we have 4 of them here. And I'm currently fixing. This was ugly. This was about, well, you can see how tall it was, but it was up to about where the edge of the glass was there, coming down. And I just been kind of fixing and stuff here, so it was ugly. It was all a big beach here, and it was all sand. Well, you could see what it looked like before, and I completely am taking it down, and I'm going to build something here. So if you guys have got suggestions, I need suggestions for like a color palette and stuff in here, or something to build in here. I don't know yet. I'm going to make birch planks probably out to about, well, out to the glass there. You can see out to about here, it's going to be birch planks, and then I'll probably go with the birch planks right to the end of the wall here. So then right up to here, this will be all birch planks in the middle. So then I could probably build something cool in the center. I don't know yet. Maybe we'll build a tree farm there or something. Maybe that's what I'll build there. Build ourselves a tree farm or something. That'll look cool. So I just drained all this. I went and with some potions of invisibility and drained a river here, which is pretty cool. And we drained both sides. We actually drained it right across to the other side, so I had some room. no, no creepers, no creepers. Okay, cool. So here, I'll show you. So as you can see, yeah, that's much better. Free cam is nice. I have free cam, so you can scooch around. You can see how much I cut out here to get my building. I kind of went a little too low. You'll see when we actually go inside into my factory, because you guys haven't even seen half of what I've got done here. Well, yeah, pretty close. Not quite half, but anyway, so this is how it's going here. So I'm thinking about over here, maybe cutting this off, like say right here. And depending what biome is out there, I'm gonna leave that, of course, obviously, but this here might get all drained. And then this little river right here might get all drained. And then out to about here. And we might maybe make like some sort of farm or something. I don't know. I was thinking a squid farm. I can never make one of those. I have such difficulty. I've tried it a couple times and I always have troubles with it. So as you can see, I'm still renovating over here. Still got the glass to do, and there's a lot of work to be done in that corner there too. Like this glass is just temporary. I just did it as a chunk so it was easier to drain, so you didn't have all that water at once. And of course here, I still got to finish this side. Here's my nice building. Okay, let's go inside here. So this is my factory. Now this place is huge in size. The factory is not big. The factory is very small. But we have everything here. We have a couple crushers, and they're all integrated into the system with a bunch of stuff they can make. I'm currently cooking down blocks of coal. This has been running for like hours. That's why there's actually a crafting computer right here, because these things are so slow, especially when you put a block of something in there. You know, you put those ones over there. Those two do wood, so they're a little faster. But this one, it has its own crafting computer. The smallest one, well, almost the smallest one. It's the 4K storage and a monitor. And I don't think it has. Does it have a processor? I don't know if it has a processor on it or not. I can't tell. I can't see underneath it. I can't remove it because it'll break my system. Well, it won't break the system, but okay, no, it won't have a coprocessor. It'll be like this one. Be just 2 blocks. Same as that. All 3 of these are the same computers. So then this one's our improved blast furnace for smelting iron into steel. And it's all integrated as well. And of course, this is our pattern provider has to be up there because it needs to be fed from the top. So then we just have the slag come out and go into a conveyor here. And we also have at the front here, our blocks of steel will come out after it's done and drop down into this chute. And then there's a conveyor belt going the opposite direction underneath right there, or wherever it is. There it is, there you can see it. Oh yeah, it's 2 blocks down, that's right. And then an up conveyor and in, and everything returns to the pattern provider. Oh, and same for the coke ovens. Like these ones here, this one's set for doing wood. So if you wanted to, you just come in here. Well, this one does charcoal, I guess you could say. It cooks down wood into charcoal. So if we wanted some charcoal here, I don't know. Let's do an entire stack here. So if we hit that, and oh, I didn't choose my computer. Oh, that's okay. I should have chose. When you go in here, you can pick your crafting computers, right? Because I have 4 big ones and 4 big ones, 4 small ones. Yeah, 3 out here and then 5 in there. And I didn't even show you my crafting setup in there, sorry. But we'll go down to the end here and then we'll go back in there and then we're going to go run around a little bit too because there's some stuff I want to do. So we have it all redstone controlled now too, and everything is off actually. My whole entire system here is off at the moment. We're just storing our stuff. Now, one of my farms is above us. I have 2 farms here. I have one for the industrial squeezer here, and that does industrial hemp seeds. So, and it's currently, yeah, it's obviously right full. I'm gonna have to go look now. Well, we'll check. Maybe I did turn my farms back on upstairs there. I didn't see much more. We got the arc furnace. This thing is terrible to run. It is retarded expensive. So you can see I've done, pardon me, like I said, that our, what is it, archaic dig site is ancient debris. And the amount of ancient debris I have 2,323 plus that. So I could make a netherite beacon most likely, but I'm not gonna. I ain't one for netherite. I like diamond. And actually, I'm not even wearing diamond armor. If you can see, I have full chainmail armor, except for the diamond leggings. I just raided into Ancient City a little while ago here. So my apologies if I haven't put out some videos in quite some time, but yes. And then of course we got some couple of fermenters, and this one does glowberries, but that's actually off. I do have this farm off, I know that for sure. Now I should check. We probably should turn the farm back on pretty soon here. We still have 21,000 biodiesel. Hold on here. There we go. And we have 11,000 creosote. Okay. We still have almost 3,000 ethanol. We've got a lot of lava, that's going to be cool. And then we have 2,200 plant oil. Well, I guess since everything's off, nothing would get used. Because this generator here, I got a nice diesel generator here. It runs just down here, and that's it. Huh, interesting. Because my AE2 system is not run by the generator or anything. It's actually run by solar panels. So, and then of course here's our last 2 refineries here. And these just do biodiesel, and they're just integrated with the Skystone tank and an import bus underneath. That's how it pulls the biodiesel in, or export bus, whatever it is, import bus. And then of course we'll go downstairs here. We got a nice cool little system underneath us too. It was actually, I did like what I had better before, which was this. So you can see I've removed it and integrated the AE2 system now. And actually I didn't even tell you that whole story. So I was lacking power a little bit. That generator's running, I hear. So I was lacking power, kind of. I don't know. I was looking for different options in the diesel generator at the time for some reason. And I ended up getting some sort of mod. I can't remember the name of the mod, but I picked it up after I'd already started this game and been through it a bit. I was up to the point where I was just making biodiesel, just starting to. And all of a sudden I got this mod, but I guess Applied Energistics 2 was also came with it. And then all of a sudden that showed up. And now we have this, and actually this pretty sweet mod. I really like it. What you could do with it. It takes a bit to learn, that's for sure. It's quite daunting at the beginning. You're like, oh, what do I do with all this stuff? Like, I'll show you more inside there. But let's go downstairs and have a look at what we got going on here. So as you can see, I just have cables that run all the way down, and then they run some farms and stuff. And then there's some more cables running around here and stuff. When you pull your network tool out, it exposes all the cables if you have them covered. And I decided not to cover these yet because I gotta do the walls, and somehow I gotta do the ceiling, which I'm not looking forward to. Not one bit. So let's go downstairs and just have a quick look. This is my downstairs. This used to be all pipes, and I used to have actually like a little pump relay here because I didn't just have it because on those tanks out there, these tanks out here, you could just put a lever beside it and flip the switch and it'll pump its fluid out through a pipe. And I didn't really care for that, so I actually put in fluid pumps that pumped from the tank out, and then this is actually biodiesel. This one has to stay. So this comes out of my system, and this is always full of biodiesel. And then whenever our diesel generator needs it, it takes it. And one goes to one generator because I have three of them, two of them now. I think I deleted one. I have three, or two, sorry. So this one goes up to a generator above our head. I might actually have three. I'll have to go look. But yeah. And then there's one way over there, and that's the one that's off actually. Yeah, but this is my little basement place here. It's pretty cool. I like it. Might do something in here yet too. And of course it just went this way. This comes from where my plant oil was. And then that's another thing too. We also have a lot of like crevices and stuff here, but that's another thing. If I was to show you guys and you wanted to be like, hey, I like your world, well, that's probably the easiest one to remember. I'm on seed 0 is what I'm on, and it is a really messed up world. It's got some pretty crazy world gen in it, and I don't know if that's because of the seed it is or what, but I'm on seed 0, so I thought I'd try it. Yep. That's it here. And of course, yeah, huge crevice. We just got it closed off with glass. Keep the mobs out of here. I have a great big huge plan coming up for in the middle here, but I can't tell you guys. So you'll have to wait for the next video if you're excited. I know I'm excited. And then of course, you're probably wondering what this is. This is CobbleGen, as you can see here. Just some acceleration planes on subnets. They're not hooked into the system, and this is hooked into the system. This is my system here. But the subnets over here, you can see they're actually not connected. We just have a matter condenser here, and we're making singularities. And yeah, I have a lot, or I have a few. And that's it. Down here, anyhow. So we'll just quickly run through the place here, and then what else do I want to show you guys? The crafting tables are awesome from immersive engineering, because you can store stuff in here too. I love the crafting tables. I've got them everywhere. Okay, yeah, so yeah. Forgot to show you my crafting setup way back here. So this is my crafting computers. I got 4 of them here. These are the big ones. And then these are all my crafters right here, my auto crafters. So if you want to craft any of this stuff. Now these are my solar panels. I don't even have, I have 1 or 2 of these, but if you want to see a recipe, oh my God. Hold on here. Let's see. You want to see a crazy crafting recipe? I can't even craft one. I had to fight the dragon in order to get some of these things. So if I want to craft 1 Solar panel 7. It's going to take me all of this. Like the crafting recipe for these things. Look, it's insane. 15 redstone repeaters, 23 blocks of iron. And we even have to cook more iron, as I can see here, obviously, because it says raw iron. So we have to make more. Holy. Yeah. Oh, we need more iron ingots. So I'm missing. Actually, I can't even craft this one because I don't have any more dragon's breath. No blaze powder. No obsidian. Well, I'm missing some. But I have lots of diamonds, but no diamond blocks. I haven't crafted any diamond blocks yet. I think I have a lot of diamonds, or do I not? I don't even know. I'm never too worried about diamonds anymore. Let's see here. Where's diamonds? Do we have diamonds in here? Oh, okay. I have 240. And like, let's see here. So this is everything I can craft so far that I've put into the system. So a lot of the like um, sheet metals, stuff like that. Some of the parts, like if I want to craft a gun turret, I can, or conveyors, wires, and yeah, even wire. Oh, right, that's one other thing I didn't show you. Glazed terracottas. I haven't got that far yet. I have the recipes in there, but like I don't really have any light blue terracotta much, or the cyan terracotta. I can't wait to get wherever that is. Won't a creeper face on it. That stuff's awesome. I like that stuff. Of course, our revolver parts if we need, or an entire revolver, whichever. I got the parts in there so that if I want to craft a revolver, it'll just craft everything needed, right? Tesla coils in here, conveyor belts. Oh, yeah, I said that already. Yeah, even the spyglass because you need it for yeah, what do you call that? Scope on the weapons. Wow. So okay, yes, over here. So this is my other presses here now. So oh, and this doesn't work by the way. Not over here anyhow because well this one it might. On this side it might work because these are planks. But oh, pardon me. The experience switch thing, right? It also turns that heater on. So that's my furnace arrays, by the way. Oh yeah, and these are immersive engineering external heaters. Well, you ain't got to power this furnace. The moment you throw in anything to smelt, these heaters turn on right away. As soon as you throw it in there, and it makes it faster. And if you have one beside it, it's faster. If you have two beside it, it's even faster. You put three, it's even faster. If you can stack four, it's even faster. You stack five, be even faster. So, but I only have two beside my furnace. That's enough. Well, it's fast. You saw how fast that sand smelted. It was gone. And then we have 8 in a row here because you're allowed 8 channels on one cable. And this is all on one cable. And then all the way I have it set up is just on a subnet for the furnace, sorry. And then with a pattern provider and an interface. And then, yeah, it just takes one channel each. Each pattern provider is hooked in here. Finally, some music is hooked in here, and each one takes a channel. And you can see this green or cyan here. This is actually for my weapons outside. So we have 18. So I think I have 9 turrets out there. I thought it was 10. Oh, right. Yeah, some of it's back here too, right? Because that cable comes from over there. So this one's hooked in. It starts over there. They're P2Bs, right? Like this. So it comes off the big cable over here, comes out, then it splits off with a littler, smaller one, not the dense cable, and then a P2P tunnel, and then it's linked up, and that's how you get all your extra channels. Like this one here, I'm using 8 channels off this one, and off of here it just comes out, and 8 channels is my auto trading for my villagers. So if I want to trade with this guy, I would just flip the switch and give him a bunch of clay balls, and he'll give me some emeralds, but I don't need to trade with him at the moment. And this guy, if I want to buy slime balls, we can also buy Certus quartz from him, a bunch of other stuff. We could sell them some silicon, but I don't need to do any of this. I have more than enough. I wish he sold glass instead of buying it, but that's okay. So, but I had him set up for that. And then this guy, well, there's nobody in here. And then my cleric I was getting ender pearls from him, so I got 460 because, oh, we should try that. Let's try that right now. Hold on here. So first of all, let's put our potions in here. Ooh, we could put our banner somewhere. All right, let's try this since I'm talking about it. So this thing here, oh, I didn't even need to bring that out. Oops. Well, here's the core sample drill anyhow. We'll maybe go do a little surveying here in a minute. Maybe. I don't really have to, I just did, but here, let me pick this back up. You have to hit it 6 times, so you just crouch and hold your right click and you'll smash it 6 times. And that locks it. You pick it up full. But that's not actually what I was looking for. What I'm looking for is this thing, our railgun here. So we have this railgun thing. And if we have, I guess I should carry some ammunition with me. Oh, I do, right, it's in here. So we actually gotta carry a few steel rods, because that's what I've been shooting with it. You can shoot other things with it. You can shoot blaze rods, graphite rods, I think, too. Blaze rods, ender pearls. So that's what we're gonna go try here. Find an ender pearl here. Let's take a few stacks here just to go play around. All right, let's go have some fun here. Okay, so I don't know how do we, oh wait, scroll wheel, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah, so there's steel rod or ender pearls. Okay, so let's try out the ender pearls here. So now we're wearing this accumulator backpack. One thing I noticed though, if you have a wireless crafting terminal in your inventory, it's going to drain your backpack. That's what I noticed. So let's go outside here. So let's try this thing out. So how far do we think this thing's going to launch stuff? So, wow. Ooh. Well, we ended up, whoa, a very long ways away. Holy. Okay, let's go back in the yard here. Oh, and we can also zoom in and zoom more with it, which is pretty cool. Let's go there. Oh, perfect. Right where I want it to be. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, so these are my gardens actually. Let's start with the villagers. This is my little villager house here I built. And the power lines and stuff came later, and I might move them. It does still looks pretty decent, but this is my villager house. It's got a nice little like thing out here. And this is where I started building and making everything look nice. So we have the rest of the place to do now. I'm gonna build like a nice little center here, and once we get enough home defenses set up, my villagers are actually gonna get let out because they're in here. Most of my villagers are just in here hanging out. Got a whack full of librarians, and of course we got the butcher. And that reminds me, I should start doing some sweet berries. Our mason, or weaponsmith, sorry, he sells a nice iron sword. Actually, I think there's a couple that sell some nice iron swords. Yeah, and I just combine them. Our electrician here, if we want to buy stuff from him. Yep. Or trade stuff to him. We could probably sell him some aluminum wire if we really wanted, but nah, or vacuum tubes. But we could buy a Tesla coil from him, so that's pretty cool. And then, of course, Toolsmith here. I haven't done anything with this guy. I haven't even traded with him once yet. Could still cycle his trades if I really wanted. Could trade coal to him or something. And we got just some couple of lazy farmers here doing nothing because I don't need that many farmers. Of course, some more librarians. More librarians. Of course, you get out silk touch and unbreaking. mendings here somewhere too. There it is. And then of course you're gonna get mending twice. Fortune would have it. Oh yeah, and Fortune 3. Oh yeah, this is my nice little spot here. Turn the lights out if we want. So I'm not in 1.21, but I am in 120.4, but I did put the 1.21 options in. So my gardens are, oh, they are running. Okay, cool. So we just got some industrial hemp seeds in 12 garden cloches here. And this is hooked into the system. This crate goes straight into the system. By the looks of it, we could put an acceleration card in there. Might not have to, though. Let's see. No, we're good. Oh yeah, definitely not. We're definitely good. So yeah, we just got 6 on each side here, and 6 on each side over here. And if we wanted to, we could just rotate these out. I had it different before. So this little pipe here, I keep forgetting to cover. And then of course, just 2 water pumps here to feed our garden cloches with water. So if we wanted, we just shut that off, and that shuts off the gardens. They have to run out of water though. It takes them quite a bit of time to go through 4 buckets of water. And that's that garden. So if we wanted to fertilize our crops, we just put fertilizer in here, and it'll get distributed to each one. Each one will only get 4 fertilizer, because we actually have the Pretty Pipes mod, it's called. And it's just a pipe mod. And then it has a round robin thing and stack limiter to limit it to put only 4 stacks in. Like here too, this one's supposed to have fertilizer in there. But this is I think I shut this one off. We better turn this one back on. So these are, yeah, this one's off. These are glowberries. But this is double the size of the other one. I had just 6 and 6 in here, and it wasn't producing enough, so I put another row right beside these ones. So we have a whole bunch here, and then it's just extracting conveyor belts out the top of the things into some other conveyor belts. And this one's still, let's turn this one on actually. We should turn this farm on. There we go. We'll turn our water pump on. And that should fill up our water. Yeah. Then we get a nice roof up here. We actually do have a little bit of an electric system up here. We just got some accumulators. I think there's a transformer up there. Yes, there is right there. Because our high voltage comes in. That's why you heard that generator running over here, because these gardens are running off this generator. This one. Our diesel generator is being loud and obnoxious. So I do have 2 of them here. Yes, that's right. I do have 2 still. I thought I took one of these down, but I didn't. So but this one doesn't do anything. This one's not even hooked up to anything. It looks like it's hooked up, but it's not. Because it's actually going to get tied into an excavator that goes, or did I dig this one? No, I dug this up already. Right. This is, oh no. Ah! Run! Okay, we better get our butts down here before we get. Yeah! There's the accumulator backpack with the Tesla coil on it. Does it actually zap him? Can you see it? Come on, hit me. Come on, hit me. I love this mod. This mod's awesome. Oh, right. We got this darn thing, too. Are we on steel rod? There we go. Here, let's shoot one of these or these phantoms. Oh, I missed. It's pretty powerful railgun, actually. This railgun's pretty strong. But actually, we just need to come down here, and then we'll be safe. Come on down here. I love it. This is awesome. Whoa! We must have had some mobs over here. I see. This is awesome. I'm never going to be scared to go outside my house after dark again. We definitely got a lot of improving to do, though. Like, I just got a few turrets here. That's all I have. But there is a lot more improvements to be made. Yeah. I definitely got to finish the groundwork around here. That's for sure. Let's see, is there any mobs here? Why is there a creeper over here? Where is he? He's got to be below us. Yep. Oh! Okay. Holy jump scare. Well, no. That creeper was not above us. So what did he blow up over here? This way. Let's go find out if he blew anything up. That's not good. It definitely broke our wall. Blow up any of our system? No, good. Okay, no more creepers around. Oh, wow. Took a piece of cement out. Well, no one else. There are a whole bunch of creepers right over here. Wow. Well, that was a little scary. I'm like, oh yeah, that creeper's under our feet. No, he wasn't. So we'll nicely build our building back here. Where's our block of quartz? Oh, on the side. It's through here. Ah. Maybe we shouldn't have built out of quartz. Maybe we should have built out like brick or something. Maybe that would have been a smarter idea. Here, let's go inside. Oh yeah, see, our crafting computer's almost done here. 6 more charcoal to go. That's awesome. Well, that creeper totally blew up right in my face. He killed me too. I couldn't believe it. One shot. But yeah, we got a lot more building to do in here. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, that was fun. That was awesome. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I never did tell you what these 2 presses do here, or 4 actually. So these are in tandem, these presses. There's a splitting conveyor here, so whatever comes out of our pattern provider gets split. And one on this side, one on that side, one over there, and one over there. And these are actually for crafting. Let's see. What do we want? So if we wanted, say, 10 copper wires, we'll just pick anything because it'll be done right away. Our copper is going to come out here and get stamped into wires, and on each side, and it works perfect that way because we have an extracting conveyor belt. Because underneath this thing, oh, thank you for telling me, underneath this thing is a storage crate, and the pattern provider pushes into the storage crate, and then there's an extracting conveyor belt here. But if you take your engineer's screwdriver, you can right click on these things and change the tick rate that it extracts items at. So either 4, 8, 16, or 20 ticks, it'll activate and extract stuff, and that makes a difference. And right now it's perfectly set so that if you have a splitting conveyor, I have it set so that each press keeps up beautifully. And then no items get stacked on a belt. Same with, actually, I never showed you that either. Over here on this press, these presses, sorry, I used to have one here, I just added the second one. But on these presses, when you press a whole bunch of stuff, let's see, is it on? Okay, it is. So if we were to request, let's see here, I don't know, let's say 10 aluminum plates. Now, you can see only one comes out at a time. Well, if you just put aluminum plates in this or aluminum ingots in that crate, and you have this thing even on 20 ticks, it's too fast. And the uh, the items on these conveyors are actually an entity. So if they hang out there too long, they're going to despawn. So that's why this is here. I have a redstone timer that makes this flash, and every time this flashes, it lets out one ingot. And that's it. And it's perfect timing matched to the press. This one does plates, and this one does rods. And then this is just a conveyor that spits it out here, comes back around, and gets fed back into our pattern provider, and goes back into our system. So that all of it, yeah, like that. And then this little wire, in case you're wondering, this is a redstone wire. And that's so we can turn this off if we ever wanted to. Same with some other switches I have there. I can, as I showed you earlier, my refinery and everything is off, which is this bank of switches here, which I completely forgot to label, so I don't even know what's what. I just know this is that press upstairs there that I just showed you. And I think that's the refinery for biodiesel. This is the one for plant oil. Yes, and this should be ethanol. Should be. And of course, we have just an extra terminal up here. A terminal, not a crafting one, so it's got a bigger interface here, so that's kind of nice. So yeah, this is all of my items, which is, there's enough stuff in here. Yep. Nothing spectacular, that's quite sure. Oh, I did keep it. I wasn't sure I kept it. Completely forgot I had all this raw beef. Good, because I think I'm almost out. Am I not? Is this my food one? Yeah. How am I doing? Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. Do we have steak in here? Let's do that, yeah. What is it? 256. Yes. And we're just gonna pick the one outside there, this one. Oh yeah, and then this is bone meal here, by the way. So as you can see, I requested. Oh wait a minute. Over here. Sorry. Actually got two smokers here, and they have to use fuel, so they get coal. Yeah. And I got smokers because you couldn't. Why did I do that? I can't remember. I could have done it over there. Maybe because I didn't have enough. I don't know. But I put smokers in here anyway. So we got a couple smokers. And then this one, the smash ores. So if we wanted to say we wanted to. Oh, wrong button. Still getting used to all this. I have to search here. Hold on. So if we wanted to take some, I don't know. Let's just look through our craftables here. Sorry, I have to think. I can't remember if it meant to chew up diamonds. We can't. Let's try coal here. 10 coal ore. Okay, yeah. So then we just hit start and oh, there it's done. So we just have a formation plane and annihilation plane, and it's only enchanted with Fortune 3, but it's still stupid fast for some reason. Yeah. So do we have now gold here somewhere? Actually, it would be raw gold, wouldn't it? Be way down here at the bottom. There it is. Raw gold. So I can't remember how much gold I had. Oh, I don't have any. But yeah, I saw another one there. Just hang on. Come on, where's raw? How many singularities we got? Holy, I think 18's enough, isn't it? Can we craft any raw iron? Available 1. Well, how come I have no nothing? Let's go back down in here. I seen 10 bauxite ore there. There it is. So we want to say 10. What do you mean missing 10? Oh, yeah, right. There's ore and then deep slate ore. And I haven't programmed this to do everything. I've only got so many programs in here. I'd have to make a second one to do everything. Or third or fourth, considering there's a lot of ores. But yeah, anything I need it will chew up. Bone meal here, of course, just for bone mealing. Second furnace set. So one furnace was, one side does 9 different, this is all terracotta, green dye, a couple of other things in here. And then the other side has completely different recipes. So I could do 16 different things. Or, sorry, 18. 9 over here and 9 over there. I think there might be, no, there's no duplicates, no, between the sides. So if we wanted to say cook up, what can we smelt? Glass? I am kind of getting low on glass, you know. Only have 200. So say 400 glass? Sure, why not? And we'll just pick any computer, and there. Look at that. Starts right up. And it'll automatically do it for us. And as you can see, look how fast the process is here. So that's pretty sweet. I definitely don't have any complaints about that. I like it. Some of it's a little slower in the system. I mean, especially when you're dealing with stuff like what's out here, like your automated engineer's workbench and stuff. But it's not meant to be fast. That's why I like these mods, or that immersive engineering. I really like it because it's not meant to just do something and walk away. You gotta you kind of gotta interact with it a little, which is pretty cool. So it doesn't. I like it. I definitely have no complaints. Okay. Oh, right. So our crushers here. Shall we crush some sandstone? How much sandstone do we have? I guess I gotta find sand in order to crush sandstone, eh? Where is sandstone? How much do we have? 2,400. So how much sand do we want to make? 500 sand. So if we were to do that, it's going to take us 250 sandstone. I do this, I've been crushing a lot of sandstone. Gets me nitrate dust. So yeah, then it'll just, I got 2 crushers here, by the way. So it gets split between each pattern provider. And then so it gets double as fast, which is pretty cool. And then everything just comes back out the bottom. And yeah. Cool. It goes in this way. And I think these are set on 16 ticks, not 8 when you first place an extracting conveyor. Yeah, because yeah, you could change it just like that. They're 20 ticks, so it's even slower, or you can go 4 ticks, so it's fast. But then that's too fast. You'll actually overfill the crusher. Even on 8, it's too fast, so I just leave it on 16. And then you have just a small little pause. Like I'm sure if you put it on, 8 ticks and then a splitting conveyor, it might actually run constantly, like the presses do out there. I'm still learning, but yeah, it just hucks our sandstone in here, and this is what it does, as you can see on this one. Whoop, sorry. Like that. Oh, there, see, our glass is already done smelting. That's 400 glass smelted. How it stops and goes. And that's not a bad thing either, because then that, how come this one? Oh. Holy! That's done too. Okay. Well, there's our 500 sand. Or 400 or whatever that was. It's not, yeah, it works really good. I don't complain. Like even our ammunition, like, isn't that slow. How much do we have? Holy, I don't know. Let's make about 400 pieces here. We'll use a smaller one. We don't need a big processor. And then of course, there it is. Ouch. Yeah, you kind of half spawn in the roof on that teleporting there. We'll go check our skeleton farm up yet too. So you can see here, this is the one that's building it. So it drops all the ingredients out, and then it makes us our stuff here. We get our casings. Yeah, I haven't showed you the skeleton farm either. It's kind of something I wanted to show you out there too on the skeleton farm. It's kind of something nobody really knows about skeleton farms too much. Well, this kind of skeleton farm that I have going on here. So of course this is just our regular everyday skeleton farm. Just hang on, let me dump some of this. I don't like a dirty inventory, sorry. And we have to place our banner down too. So yeah, of course we have just the skeleton farm here that it's like that. And if we want to turn it off, we just turn the redstone lamp on. But as you can see over here, there's a little hole behind the water column that they go up. That's important because that creates actually flowing water and it sucks them right into the water stream. And not a lot of people do that. You don't see it in many people's videos. If you don't do that, they get their head stuck on that block, like there. If I didn't have that in there, they would be bouncing up there. And I've seen them stuck up there for like almost a minute before they get into the water stream. But if you put this hole in here, it works perfect. We should hear this thing right away too. There it is. It's making bone block for us. That's what it is. It's assembler. It's got takes bones to bone meal and then bone meal to bone blocks. So and then that's what that does. It's just an export bus here. So I could throw either in the system. I could throw bones in the system, or I can throw bone meal in the system. Both of them will come up here. They'll just come up in through this export bus here. So I can't store any of that in my system. The only thing that stores in my system is the bone blocks. And then here's my skeleton farm. If you want to kill them yourself, you can. You just come over here and grab yourself a sword. Oh, there's our steak is done too now. Steak was a little slower because there's only 2 smokers. But yeah, then you could just kill them here. Nice little XP farm, which is pretty cool. But we'll turn it off here. I'm sure I have enough bone meal and stuff for now. And bows and stuff too, because I'm probably getting junk armor and all that in there too. Is that everybody? Oh, no, one more. There. And we'll start that again. And then this is makes Fluix crystal when you throw stuff in water. It's the throw in water thing. Alright. No creepers. Safe. There is a creeper. Somewhere over here. Oh, now he disappeared. Now he's gone. Okay. Well, this is my little upstairs roof thing here. We can come outside and check stuff out. You also might be wondering what those things are. That's a warning siren. If my generator runs out of diesel, it's going to tell me. And it's really going to tell me. Where's our engineer screwdriver here? What color is this thing? White. We'll be fine, won't we? Yeah. So that thing out there, if we were to go like this, say, let's mess with this one. That's my warning. And sound volume warning if you don't have the ear defenders on. Yes. So let's put this back on where it's supposed to be. Okay, that's enough. There we go. So that's pretty cool. So you can do that for different things, not just for running out of fuel, but there's a lot you can do with this redstone that's in this pack. In immersive engineering, that's pretty sweet. And, yeah, and it's actually pretty clean too. It looks nice. So yeah, don't ask me why I have doubles of switches. I have down here and up there. I think I put it up there and then I said the heck with it and moved it down here. That's why. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So I think that's everything. Definitely be some interesting videos coming up here pretty soon. I have some fixing I have to do, I see. I gotta put some more cable facades on these things. I missed the sides because there's a lot of cable running under the floor right here. And the cool thing is, like here, I use PTP tunnels almost everywhere. But like this side here, this is all my crafting computers all on one cable. And it's just, uh, I don't even think I have a small cable. I think the dense cable will go right into a coprocessor. But over here, I don't, or do dense cables fit on a pattern provider? Does this thing have any recipes in it? Oh, darn it, it does. Oh, so does that one. I don't want to pick it up and look, but it looks like to me that the dense cable fits right into, yeah, it should, yeah, the dense cable plugs right into the molecular, or pattern provider. Oh, there's our armor piercing cartridges, so we're ready for another night of defense outside here if we need. And I mean, I didn't even have to craft those cartridges. These things have crafting cards in them, so if they need the ammo, they will use it, or they will request it, sorry. Come on over here, you guys. Come this way. Look, creeper. I wonder, are we at a... Oh, no, or... Oh, I have no ammo for it. Wrong backpack. Let's throw a steel rod at you. How about that guy? Oh, we missed. Oh, this scope is really accurate. Even at longer distance, I thought for sure it would have like bullet drop or something. Cool. What is that? Oh, that's gunpowder. I will take that. That also means I can hang this banner somewhere. So my turret must have shot a creeper over here. I don't know the range on these turrets yet. It's like I've seen them shoot things way out here. Hey, you, come over here. Oh yeah, we totally did that. Come on over. Come on. Come on down here. Let's find out our range on our turrets here. Uh-huh. How many gunpowder? 2. Sweet. Okay, so like started shooting at him about here. Oh, so we got him spaced pretty good then, I think. We'll be safe. This is still gonna get moved out a bit. I don't know. Maybe it might not. Who knows? Maybe we won't. Yeah, I think I would like a little more room. Maybe we'll push it out some, but maybe we'll put a glass floor and leave a little bit of water. I don't know yet. I'm still debating what to do here. can hang our first one of these up. Cool. That's our first banner. Awesome. Well, from pillagers. They've came around, but I've always ignored them, so they never bothered me. Yeah, we're definitely doing some more here. Yeah, I want to cut it off at least at the edge of the building here. Or even over here a bit. I want to take it across here. So maybe we will go right over to that where it gets deep. I don't know yet. See, we got a whole thing of water here I didn't even know about. Didn't even know this was here. Little spot. Some coal. Definitely don't need much more for resources. Yeah, like we got a lot of beach around here too, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think right. I don't know, around here somewhere maybe. Might not be a bad idea. Somewhere around this sugarcane. Or even over a bit more. Yeah, we could go over a bit more. And that way we can leave this alone. Yeah, maybe if we do stick to just like I say. Out here somewhere. Is that a... Oh no, that's a squid. Yep. Well, everyone, I think that's a pretty cool video. I definitely am loving this mod and this stuff. Yeah, both of them, both mods are awesome. Yeah, they're definitely good. Of course, we have our Certus Quartz growing thing here. Now, I recommend, pardon me for yawning, sorry, it's getting tired here, a little late. I do recommend getting this stuff. This is building gadgets. And then you can get this copy and, or not copy, sorry, cut and paste. Where is it? Cut and paste gadget. And that's how I got this back here. Because you got to go hunt for the meteorite, right? And I got some flawless Certus Quartz here. And I used that building gadget to get it here. That's basically cheating, but whatever. You can do it later on. Once you get spatial storage or something. That's why I'm making singularities. Maybe I am. I don't even know. We'll figure it all out. I want to actually try and build like a quantum ring and stuff. Then that way we can make ourselves a couple farms and have stuff come in here. Because I do have a chunk loading mod in here that I can use. So I can load chunks if I had to. And I mean, I could build a vanilla chunk loader too if I had to. But I've got a couple of excavators actually running right now. They're just running. I just switched them here a bit ago. Let's try this one. So we got one here. So here, as you can see, my chunk loader. I just loaded these 4 chunks that it's around. Could just load one, but this is our, what did I say this one was? Barrel? I think it's barrel, but here's our excavator just running here. This is what it's got us so far. I came here, I wanted this for the silver. Because I don't have much for silver, or I don't really need much lead, but it's way more gold and lead than silver, but that's okay. Well, actually, no, way more lead than silver and gold, according to the book. And I don't mind this. You get a ton of ores, but you don't get much cobblestone and cobble deep slate. So you still kind of gotta either build a cobblestone farm or something. But see, out here, I may build a, what do you call that here? Oh, there's our meteor. It's not too far away from here. I may build a, what kind of farm? Ice farm. We'll see. And then our barrel one. This one took a long time. Do you know how many core samples I had to take in this area? Because there's actually a pentlandite vein over here somewhere, and it was confusing this. So I would get like 20% pentlandite, and then only however much. What are we doing here? Barrel? Yeah. Like this is not 100%. This is like 99.98 or something. What is it again? 99.99%. And that's the best I could find. Hey, how do I have 2 of them now? Say what again? Huh? Now, okay. I guess there's a bit of a glitch there. They're all the same, aren't they? Yeah. Because like if I went a couple blocks over, it was less. And same if I went a couple blocks that way, it was less. But this one is barrel. This one's cool. This one gets me what I really like. I get prismarine. Not to say how much deep slate. Emerald ore. Yeah. Uh-huh. Can't wait to Fortune 3 those things, eh? And that's my place. You probably saw some creative items. There's a bit of creative stuff going on in here. Not very much, though. I farm everything. I try to farm all my stuff. Creative just doesn't. It's pointless. I mean, you might as well just play in creative the whole absolute time. But the reason I don't like creative, because if you go up to anything, doesn't matter what that thing is, if it's a full chest of completely full diamond blocks, and you accidentally go, it's gone. So that's why I don't play in creative too much. Once in a blue moon, I'll put myself in creative so I don't have to like build 1,000 scaffolding to get somewhere. But honestly, that's about it, really. What's the point of grabbing stuff out of the creative inventory? It's boring. Farm it, man. That's what this game's about. It's farming, playing, building, all that stuff. I mean, sure, you can play creative all the time too. More so for builders, maybe, but I like doing farms and being productive, and that's what I like doing. And of course, here's our current 2 veins we're working on. Here's our barrel one and our galena. So when they're done, they're gonna go back upstairs up there with our other ones, and I'm gonna throw it in the system. I'll eventually bring that redstone ore in here, eventually. And then when this is actually hooked up, because it's not right now, this is our little farm for this. So this gets us Certus quartz. That's what this does. And then if you have something, 2 cables beside each other, the same color will join. Put some cable anchors in between, and then they won't connect. Oh, but yeah, so that, and then this here doesn't need to be here anymore. But if we have anything we want to put in our system, we could either throw it here or up here. And this one is for when this is working, because I don't keep this one running. There's no point to keep this one run. I only have, I don't even want to look. 100 and, oh my gosh, 108,000. I had a lot more, but I crafted 12,000 Certus quartz blocks just to take up some space. So, but yeah, here we have an import bus. So like our backpack here, this is my backpack that I farm with or whatever. I just turn on the old magnet up here, magnet upgrade, and it picks up anything I want. So say we had this stuff in here. That one's empty, yeah. And oh, we got to put our thing away yet. So say we had this stuff in this backpack, right? Then we would just put our backpack like this. And this will pull it into the system. There, gone. Pick our backpack back up. And then our toolbox here too. We should put our screwdriver and railgun away. This can go up there. And that can go there. Our mining drill. Oh, we should have filled up on biodiesel before we put that. Whatever. It's almost empty. I got a lot more digging to do out there, but for now, I don't know, maybe I'll go build something. Maybe we'll do some decorating in here. I'd like to maybe do a little something. I don't know. I think it looks pretty decent. Maybe we'll craft some paintings or something. Maybe put a couple paintings on the wall. There's got to be something. And some lights too, because these torches are terrible. Yes. Oh, because we also have. Oh, I did it again. We also have Macaw's lights and lamps in here, so we have a whole bunch of lights and stuff we could craft. So far, all I have crafted is the wall lantern. Actually, they look pretty sweet. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff we can make in here. Chandeliers, there's candles, there's paper lamps, there's everything. These ceiling lights are pretty cool. I think I want to try and craft them. They're not even that hard to craft, really. Redstone lamp, a fence, and some wool. It looks like they're just different colors like that. So, I mean, do you want some wool? I think I got enough wool here. Pink, red, white, orange, lime, cyan, and blue. It's almost time to get rid of the blue sheep, I see. Go dye my sheep a different color. Got a sheep farm up there that's hooked into the system. But yeah, so that's a little bit of everything going on around this place. That's for sure. That's about all I can tell you, I guess. Hmm. I am excited to do some more building though. I might. I don't know if I should change the ceiling. I think I'm gonna leave the ceiling. I think that looks cool. It's definitely nice. It's got the more like modern look is what I kind of went with in here, sort of, just because of Applied Energistics. Because I got this big honking and controller hanging out back here, so it's kind of got to fit. And that's why I went with out here. I went with dark oak and stuff. Like I had setups like that. I had another one that was all the way to the end, right to over there. And then this wall too, same thing, where these squeezers were. There was actually tanks there, those silos, and everything over here, but I just deleted it all. Yeah, and I moved my like ovens and stuff and everything in here too, like my coke ovens, the blast furnace and all that. I just brought all that in here yesterday. This was all up above our heads, and there was not this many. I had one, and I had one of those, which I still have. And I had one of these. Can't believe it. You're almost down to two. Oh, we are. We're below 2 stacks. Oh. Why does it say 64? These ones are a little bit different to automate. Just because you can't, when you're dealing with stuff like this that only has one inventory slot, and I couldn't use splitting conveyors. I was going to use the splitting conveyor because that works, and an extracting conveyor, but then everything piled up in the conveyor, and then would have despawned. So I put 2 item routers and just block of coal out that side, and then this one is a block of coal to each side, and then that works perfect. Pattern provider into a couple of item routers. This one, I obviously didn't have to do that. I just put it on top, but same over here, exact same thing. Pattern provider into 2 routers, and then whatever logs you have it set for, you have to change yourself. And then our creosote oil gets sucked out with a pump, as same as before. I put pumps in. I think with this, it doesn't pump it out itself, so you have to. And then it gets pumped into here, and of course, an import bus into our system. Okay, now that's definitely, I think, the whole place. And then one of these days, I'm gonna have to empty this stuff into the system. I think I have 4,500 lava or something. Oh, 4,200. All right, everyone. Yeah. Oh, and I'm hoping my videos look better too. I mean, being around all this glass doesn't help, but I got rid of the create mod, so that really helped. And I messed with a couple of settings. I turned down a couple of things. So I definitely have way better visuals now than before. Like it would lag and yeah, now it's at least decent. And I'm impressed with these mods. These mods don't introduce a lot of lag into my game. The create mod, as soon as I built a bunch of farms, good luck. It's gonna lag so bad. But this one, shit. Look at this. I got all these lights in here, this huge controller. I got all these farms. I could probably turn everything on in here and it'd be still just as fine. So, well, everyone, thanks for watching. Have a great day.